1970 Volkswagen Convertible, restoration number 2. Clip 8, floor pan welding. I connected my magnetic light to the bumper and plugged them into my truck. Then I connected my tow bar to both vehicles along with the safety chain. Then I towed the VW the 8.5 miles to Walt's house. Walt is my welder. He is president of our LAVA, Lower Alabama Volkswagen Association Club, located in Mobile, Alabama, and is the proud owner of a 1972 VW. This is Walt at one of our VW shows. Walt trunk, his engine bay, and some of the many trophies Walt had won with his 72 VW Bug. A few plug weld or Rosetta weld completed, and a few more completed. Walt did a good job, but I knew he would. Passenger side front completed. Passenger side rear completed. Driver's side front completed. Driver's side rear completed. The VW was towed back home, but can't be towed into the garage. Wilma was my winch driver. She did a good job for her first try. Of course, she always does a good job on everything I get her to do. Wilma pulled the car in the garage while I steered. Since winch speed is very slow, I fast forwarded for this video. You can tell it being fast forwarded by how fast the cars are going on Overlook Road. The VW is inside now. About another hour effort. I'm going to replace the front to rear brake line with a new cable. Remove hubcaps on both left side wheels with a large screwdriver. Loosen the lug nut on both left side wheels with a lug wrench. Notice the correct lug size is painted orange to match the VW. Use a pry bar if necessary to loosen the lug nut. Jack up the car and place it on jack stand, and then remove the two left side tires. Note the jacking location for the rear is lower to the ground than the front, so the rear should be jacked first. If not, the rear may be too low to get the jack and spacer block underneath. Through the left front wheel opening, remove the nut on the front brake line that extends through the front firewall. From underneath the car at the rear wheel, remove the nut to the rear brake line that extends through the floor pan into the car. Cut the brake line into about midway and pull out the old brake line in each direction. With the tubing bender shown, bend the new brake line to similar shape as the old brake line. Pour a little gas in the gas tank, since you will be working in this area and you can check for leaks as you work. Wiggle the brake line through the front opening of the frame and through the rear opening of the pan. Tighten the nut to the brake line at both ends with an 11mm wrench. Slide the rubber tube through both openings, making sure that the tube is exposed on both sides as shown. Note the front firewall is double thickness, or about a ½ inch total thickness. The brake line is in. It is connected at both ends. I got it pulled up out of the way right now where I could put the third coat of POR 15 on the top side of both pans and underneath the car also. About 5 hours of effort. I'm going to put some Eastwood seam sealer around all the welds and the joints on the top side and underneath the floor pan. In order to get the pedal clutch in, I need to move the clutch lever forward to have enough slack on the cable, so I use a chain to move it forward. With the help from this turnbuckle, then I was able to slide the cable far enough I could get some slack and connect the pedal cluster. This is not easy, so just keep trying until you get it. Then I hooked up the battery and all the wires. Been about a month since it cranked. Let's see what it does. Not today. Can you believe my wife brought me this cartoon and a cold drink of Jack and Coke so it would stop in time for the day? The car appeared not to be getting any fire, so I checked all the wires again, and the hot wire to the coil was not connected. After connecting this wire, the car cranked, but stalled fairly soon. The VW appeared not to be getting enough gas, so I checked the fuel line, and the fuel line was kinked. After much heartache, I went ahead and removed the fuel tank again, reduced the angle of the bend, and put back the original gas line that had become adjusted to that particular bend at that location back on. The VW cranked and ran smoothly this time. You can see I felt the 2.5 gallon of gas on the floor changing it. That's water there. Some days the Volkswagen want to show you who the real boss is. Just wanted you to hear it running. About 5 hours of effort. Total 105 hours today. So I'm going to call the floor pan complete. Move on to the next step.